Hi, for today's festive fun, hope you appreciate my festive leggings, thanks to my sister, we're going to be doing a little bit of Tai Chi. Now, Tai Chi can take a very long time to master, so we're not expecting to be experts after this. This is just a little tiny taster of a couple of different movements. So I'm going to be keeping things short and sweet. To any of you Tai Chi masters out there, my apologies. We're not going to be going into the in-depth detail behind them. But because Tai Chi shares a lot of elements with Pilates, your breath work, your concentration, your balance, your posture, it holds a lot of interest for those of us who do Pilates. So these three movements that we're going to do today are really to be done in a controlled, slow way. Perhaps you've had a really busy day and you just want a way to unwind. Here's an idea for you. So we're going to start with even weight between the feet, and I would suggest taking the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart so you feel really grounded into the floor. And we're working with breath, but we want to imagine that we're blowing the air out in front of us and using our hands to move that air around. So we're going to start with a little softening of the knees, and as we breathe in, we're going to float the arms up to about the height of our shoulders, palms facing down. As we breathe out, soften the knees a little bit more, press down and forwards with the hands. Breathe in, lengthen the legs, rise the arms up again. Breathe out to push down and out in front of us. Making a sort of circular movement with the hands. Sending the air forwards but down at the same time. 2 more. And come to a rest. Lengthen the legs, step back to the beginning again. Wonderful. Our second movement has several similarities, but this time the arms get to float a little bit higher. Step your feet wider than hip distance apart once more. And from here, be soft through the knees. As you breathe in, sweep the arms above the head, look up towards the fingertips. And then as you breathe out, place the palms together and bring them down in front of your chest. And you can sink a little bit deeper into the knees here if that feels good. Breathe in, sweep the arms out, lengthen through the legs. Breathe out, sink the arms down, soften the knees. Nothing forced here, just going with what feels good. Inhaling the arms wide, long leg position. Exhaling the hands down in front, softening the knees. 2 to go. Being mindful of the knees, not letting them send further than the big toes. Last one. Exhaling all the way down. And then releasing the arms, stepping the feet back to the beginning. Wonderful. So our third and final posture has a little bit more flow towards it, and I want you to imagine that you're rocking in and out of the posture, and you'll see why. So we're going to step the feet apart, hip distance or thereabouts. However, they're not on a line, they're not parallel, they're not side by side. We're going to step our right foot a little further in front. Now there are a ton of ways of measuring the accuracy of your foot positioning, but we're learning, so we're just going to go with what feels good here. You want to have the feet wide enough that you feel comfortable and solid in your stance. You feel unmovable almost. But this then gives you the chance to be flexible and move between the postures. Now, this is why Tai Chi is wonderful if you do harbour any injuries, ankles, knees, hips, otherwise, because we're not going particularly deep in any of these little rocking movements. We're just shifting the body weight from one leg to the other. And this front foot, our right foot, is pivoting gently up and down off the floor. So we're going to use that movement and involve the hands. And just as we did in our first exercise, moving the breath with our hands, the same applies here. So imagine that the arms aren't going to go higher than the shoulders, and we are almost circling the air around to push it around and down away from us. So breathing in, facing towards your right leg, inhale the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale as we rock back and send the air out in front, shifting the weight. We'll go again a bit slower. So we breathe in, the arms come up. As they come up, we lift the right foot and we're rocking back onto our left. Then we exhale, we push the air round and down and we come forwards with our weight onto the right foot. Inhale the arms up, rock the foot, exhale, send them away. Inhaling up, exhale, send away. Good, last two. Last one. And then from here, we change position. So, sweeping the arms to the other side, we rock the feet around. And now our left leg is staggered away from the right and we're ready to go on this side. So the arms are reaching out. Reposition if you don't feel quite stable. We breathe in and the arms are up to shoulder height. And we start to rock back onto the heel of that left leg, loading the weight into our right. Exhaling, sending the air round and forwards, landing our left toes to the ground. Breathing in to come back up, breathing out to round and down. Inhaling up, exhaling round. Good. Just gently shifting the weight between the 2 feet. 2 to go. Last one. And then bring the arms wide. Step the feet back in towards one another and relax the arms. Well done. There's your first introduction to Tai Chi. I'm sure there'll be more in this Festive Fun series. I'll see you soon. Take